From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around Town, City Scene, Cook to Order, Product Knowledge, and The Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you, too, can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Hey Delaware, are you looking for something different to do? Then come down to Mid-Atlantic Grand Prix, located across the highway from Lowe's and the Tri-State Business Park on North DuPont Highway. Here you'll find the fastest indoor European-style party in the state of Delaware. Think of this for your next corporate or group outing, holiday party, or fundraiser. They also have company leagues and team building events. Are you ready to try your hand at Formula One racing? Call 302-656-5278 and book your next event today.
Richardson's Floral Center is having an after Christmas special. 50% off all Christmas inventory. Everything must go. All Christmas ornaments, decorations, artificial trees, you name it, 50% off. So come down to Richardson's Floral Center on Kirkwood Highway in Newark and take advantage of this incredible deal. That's 50% off all Christmas inventory. Stock up before it's gone. That's Richardson Floral Center, 50% off sale. Everything must go. We'll see you there.
Hi, Tim Qualls down at one of my favorite places. That's Delaware Humane Association, and it's located right on A Street, folks. If you're looking for a pet out there, don't go out to these different places. You need to come right here because there's so many that they're ready for good homes.
Our animals are ready for good homes, and that's what we're looking for, really good homes.
This is the time of year you get a lot of cats coming through.
We get a lot of cats. We get a lot of people coming in. They play with the cats here, and we've been very good with our adoptions. We're on the move here.
Right behind us, I see a cage full of kittens, and you've got them ranging from all ages. I mean, and it depends on what you're looking for.
All ages, all kinds of colors, different personalities. You know, of course, with a cat, you never really know, do you?
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about it is, too, we don't have to worry about you bringing back more kittens because all of them coming out of here, we're going to spade and neuter those because that's the biggest problem that we have is the cat population.
Absolutely. Any animal you adopt from us, dog or cat, will be spayed, neutered, microchipped, examined. They're just good to go.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is, like you've told me many a times, I mean, they have good homes here. So you hate to see them go, but you'd rather see them go to a good home out there so they can enjoy life outside of this. But you guys, there's training goes on. They've got, especially with the cats, they got different rooms that you could go in as they mature and get associated. They got one room that's got probably 50 cats, and it's their room. I mean, they just roam everywhere.
That's the roaming room. You know, you go in there at your own risk, so to speak, but you can have a good time. They love it. They get to play with each other, and they get socialized, and it's just great.
Yeah, and then, of course, again, what you guys, I want people to understand, your main function is not like the SPCA, and they've got a tougher job, I think, because they have to, they get so many there. You guys keep them until you get them adopted.
Absolutely. This is their home, and then when they get adopted, they go to their new home, and they can stay here for 3 days or 3 weeks, and we take very good care of them.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable because I know a lot of them hate to leave here. You've got one. We're going to meet some dogs here in a little bit. Dogs are kind of down now, but you're expecting a new sheep because I guess this is like a rescue time for you guys because you're going to be getting some dogs that were going to go and have to be put down, but now since you don't have that many dogs because Christmas just passed, it's got a lot of adoptions took place. You've got some room, so you're going to be able to save some dogs now.
Absolutely. We get dogs from different SPCAs from around here, from down south. We just got some dogs from South Carolina a couple days ago. So we have a great reputation. They love to use our services.
Yeah, and one of the things that you have is a lot of people. You have your normal staff, but a lot of volunteers, and I guess you're always looking for more people that want to get involved with it and help you guys do your thing.
Absolutely. I don't think we could stay the course without the volunteers. They're a big part of our organization.
Yeah, so if you don't want to bring one home, but you enjoy animals like I do, you can give your time down here and come down and spend a few hours a week and helping, take care of these animals and getting to play with them. That's what I like to do, is just walk around, because the nice thing about it is you guys kind of fill out the personalities as far as cats, dogs, the entire works. So you kind of tell people, well, this will go with this, but if you got kids, so you kind of know what's going on.
Well, sure. And also when the volunteers come in, we talk to them. Do they want to cuddle the cats? Do they want to walk the dogs? Do they want to work behind the desk? There's a lot of things to do here. We take care of it.
Yeah. So if all you have to do is come down here and visit, and I promise you, once you start coming down here and visit, you're going to fall in love with one. You're going to end up taking it home anyway. So if you're not even volunteering, come down here and take a look around what they got as far as cats. But I want to step out here and get some dogs brought out to us too, Bob. And the first one I want to look at is, I got excited when I seen you talking about energy. This is Rusty, I believe, and more energy than you can imagine.
Rusty's high level, high energy. He's a hound mix. He's a great guy, great with kids, about 4 years old or so. He's ready to go.
I'm telling you, just good looking, because like you said, a hound mix. You can definitely tell he's a hound, but this is a dog. If you've got kids that want to play and got a good sized yard that they can run around in, this is the perfect dog right here.
This is a great family dog, especially with kids who want to run and play and frolic with this guy. This guy's very friendly. He'll lick you all the time.
Yeah, and I'm noticing of course, Mark, they're playing with them a little bit. Him and Brittany down there with him, because Brittany, she said she wasn't too much of a cat person, but she fell in love with the ones in the cages. But she is definitely in love with dogs. Now, as I can see with Rusty here, you can tell Rusty's getting worked with a little bit here at the center, just learning little behavioral things like, hey, it's time to sit and relax. Yeah.
Sure, we do leash training, we do clicker training with some of our dogs. They're very socialized here. They're friendly and they're well behaved.
And Rusty, I'm telling you, Rusty needs a good home. So if you're out there, you got kids, and you want a good family dog, this is it right now. Because, being the size of Rusty, you're looking at, 15, 16-year-old dog by the time he grows to his max age, if not more. So you got plenty of time still to enjoy.
Rusty has very, very good years ahead of him. Please come in and adopt him.
There you go. We got more coming your way. All right. This is just cute dog right here. Tell me about it.
This is cute mixed with cute, don't you think?
Unbelievable. I mean, what's the name, first of all?
His name is Smooch.
He'd be a smoocher. I'm just looking at him. Any idea? Because it's sometimes hard for you guys to kind of figure out what kind of breed. You guys do the best you can.
I see a little terrier. I think I may see even a little schnauzer. This guy is great with kids, great with family, just a great all-around dog who's ready to go.
Yeah, not quite as hyper as the other one.
No, he's about 3 years old or thereabouts. And he's just great. He has a great personality. Fabulous.
I'm telling you, adorable pet. Like you said, this is another one great with kids.
Yes, this dog here would be a great family dog in any way you look at it, really.
Yeah, and just needs love.
A lot of love, and this dog is ready to go home.
Yeah, so that's Smooch. We got another one coming your way right now. Now, this is I might not be able to get out of here without taking this one myself. I mean, this is the name is Rock. We were talking. I mean, some good mix there.
Oh yeah, he's a great Pyrenees, maybe a little Husky Shepherd mix. A great dog, very good personality. This is the kind of dog you put in the car. You walk down the street, you have a coffee. He's just there.
And you could tell the loyalty that would come because of the breed. So a lot of time you got to look at that. Once you get this dog and the love, and you become the alpha male for this dog here, the loyalty is going to be unbelievable.
There's no doubt. This is the kind of breed. In fact, the mixes that this guy has, both mixes are very, very loyal. They're considered to be great family dogs. Very protective, but certainly not harsh.
Now, I was noticing, because I had an opportunity to go back and pet him just a little while ago. Not as much shedding as you think either.
No, this kind of a dog actually doesn't shed as much as you would think. Even though he's considered long hair, he keeps a lot of his hair.
Yeah, he's kind of considered long hair, short hair. I love the legs. I mean, he's got some of the longest legs on a dog I've ever seen.
You can be sure he's ready to run. You can be sure.
Yeah, so he needs a good home. We got a lot of them here. I'm going to show you one more dog before we get out of here. Now, here comes one of the cutest dogs here right now. This is Courtney, and she likes to eat.
Courtney likes to eat. She's 7 years old, obviously mostly beagle here. She's extremely sweet. She would do well in any home. Just give her the love.
Yeah, a little bit of diet too. Let's not get her too. Yeah,
Get her off the knife and fork for a little while. She'll be just fine.
Yeah, because I mean that's, and when you start getting an age, and that's one of the important things too. You know, when it comes to health, just like us, we got to be sure we stay healthy and a little less snacks, but be sure you feed her still.
Of course, because as she gets heavier, it'll take a toll on her joints, and just like us, and so you want to keep her a little bit leaner and still give her the love.
Yeah, but you just tell she is just a sweetheart, and we're bringing them out from out back right into this environment, so you're really not going to get a chance to really see how the dog is until you come down here and spend, because you got running areas. You know how a dog, once they run, they get a little bit of exercise. They're a little bit different than what they when they're all excited, and but this one, I don't know what it takes to get Courtney excited. She just, here I am.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have people take the dogs out to our fields, and if Courtney sees a rabbit, you'll see some excitement.
So she does like that. But another thing I want to talk about, because you've got so many dogs and everything, like I said, and they come and go every day, Bob.
They really do, and we get all kinds of dogs in from day to day to day, and we try to get them out to the best homes as quickly as possible. A very good selection.
Yeah, well, and the process of selection, because you're there again, you don't just send these dogs out to anybody. So you have to come in here and kind of sit down and be sure you're the right home for the right dog.
Sure. We typically have you wait about 24 to 48 hours. You come back, you meet with the counselor. It gives you a chance to think about it, and it gives us a chance to go over your history.
Yeah, and it's important. Another thing they always tell you, if you do take a dog and something happens, that you bring it back to us.
Absolutely. We maintain in the contract that if it doesn't work out for any reason, you have to bring the dog back to us, and we'll find the dog another good home.
Yeah, and we got another sweetheart laying around here. She's kind of become he's become the kind of the house thing. I think he's laying on the other side of the counter there. That's Albert there. I think it's important because if somebody wants it, this would be a great senior's dog. Just like the senior wants to lay around and just relax all day.
Albert is great. He's about 9 years old or so. He just wants to go home, have a good time, hang out on the sofa with someone who also wants to hang out, and this dog will live many more years.
They kind of hit Albert because I think they want to keep Albert here, all the staff, because Albert's just one of those dogs. He's just there.
Albert tells us he likes to be up front, and that's where we keep him.
Yeah, so the staff, but Albert's for adoption as well as all of them. And another thing I noticed, Bob, while I'm standing here, because a lot of people lose their dogs and miss, the dogs escape from them and they get lost and everything else. I was noticing you have a bulletin board up here, so if you've lost a dog and are looking for a dog, one of the places, you always want to contact the SPCA, but you also want to contact you guys and get that picture out there, whatever. So if it does come through, you'll know who to contact.
Absolutely, and that's why microchipping is as important as it is, because if they're brought in here and they're chipped, we scan, and then we can call the owner and have a happy ending.
Yeah, and another thing, folks, you got to remember, when these dogs, they let these dogs leave here until they're healthy. So if the doctors check them out and everything else, so you're getting a good, healthy dog. You're getting one that's either spayed or neutered, so you don't have to worry about, that situation as well. But just great pets, you can't go wrong with it. I shouldn't say pets, great family members.
Companions. And family companions. That's what it's all about. You would just come down here and please look around.
Yeah, it's all right here for the Humane Association on A Street. Bob, until next month, thank you so much.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thanks for coming down, everybody. Really.
Bowman Printing is the place to go for all your printing needs. Located at 955 South Chapel Street in Newark, Bowman's been family-owned and operated for over 30 years, providing nothing but quality service. From copies to 4-color brochures, vinyl lettering for storefronts or cars, pocket folders, business cards, or posters, they can do it all. For more information, call 738-7000 or email quality@bowmanprinting.com.
Rhino Linings might be the world's leading dealer when it comes to installing Rhino linings, with over 10,000 linings on the road at this time. Only one truck bed liner absorbs impact, wins the war against rust, resists most chemicals, and grips your equipment so stuff stays put. You can trust Rhino Linings sprayed on Tough Stuff polyurethane to help you haul most anything with confidence. Rhino Linings on the Old Baltimore Pike in Newark does so much more than that. They can do almost anything to enhance your vehicle's performance and appearance. How about custom exhaust, air intakes, performance programs, superchargers, suspension systems, truck covers, step boards, running boards, window guards, window tinting, toolboxes, alarms, remote starts, rims, tires, hitches, and everything is professionally installed on site. Rhino Linings on the old Baltimore Pike in Delaware. Stop by our showroom or visit our website, rhinoliningsde.com.
Take your whole family to Nirvana Fine Indian Cuisine, located on 1601 Concord Pike in the Independence Mall, Wilmington. At Nirvana Fine Indian Cuisine, try a wide variety from the lunch buffet or order off the menu. Also, try our Indian wines and beer. Either way, you'll love the food at Nirvana Fine Indian Cuisine. Have your next meal at Nirvana Fine Indian Cuisine. 1601 Concord Pike, open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Call 652-3846 for Nirvana Fine Indian Cuisine.
This is Judy for Around Town, and we are at the Young Chefs Academy having a party for our kids and wanted to invite you along. It's a great place in Pike Creek for children's parties and instruction and summer camp, so come along with us and have fun at the Young Chefs Academy. Hi, this is Judy at the Young Chefs Academy in Pike Creek. So you go up Pike Creek right by Goldie Beacom, and on the right in Stony Batter is this wonderful place. And if you have children, this is fabulous. For parties and instruction? And
camps.
Camps. Okay.
Classes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Young Chefs Academy. So we're here for a party with Kylie, and we're having a wonderful time. And I'd like to introduce Michelle. Michelle is the head instructor here at Young Chefs Academy. And Michelle, I'm going to let you talk a little bit about what you do here.
Sure. Well, we are a cooking school for kids, ages 3 to 14, and we do classes, we do camps, we do birthday parties. We instill a passion for cooking in our children. They come here, they get to be creative, they get to learn, they do something fun, and they get to eat what they make. So we're always working with the kids, trying to give them some nice skills and fun at the same time that they're creating their dishes.
It's a very fun time. We're having a great time here with our party. So how do people get in touch with you?
We have a website. It's www.youngchefsacademy.com, and click on the Newark Pike Creek page, and that'll give you our phone number, our address, and our email address.
Great. So Young Chefs Academy right in Pike Creek. Bring your parties here. Come here for camp. Definitely check it out. Young Chefs Academy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Kylie Alexis. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
My name is Kylie and this is Alexis. We're having lots of fun at Young Chefs Academy.
My name is Timmy, and my favorite part was when I ate the pizza.
My name is Kayla, and I like eating the cupcake. My name is James. My favorite part was putting the icing on the pancakes. I'm Connor, and my favorite part was eating pizza.
Now your turn. Just tell us your name and what was your favorite part?
Flavia.
And what was your favorite part?
Eating the cupcake.
All right.
If you knew sushi like I know sushi, then you would know the Bon House now has sushi. Located in the Midway Shopping Center, Route 7 and Kirkwood Highway, Bon House offers an array of authentic dishes featuring the finest ingredients prepared fresh to order. Check out the Dragon Roll, that's my favorite, or the Dancing Tuna Roll. And don't forget, Bon House still has all your favorite Chinese dishes. Call 633-1218 today. Come to Bon House and enjoy a taste of the Orient.
Hey, you want to eat good pizza or pasta? Go to the Gallery Pizza located at the First State Plaza in Stanton. Gallery Pizza is the best kept secret in Newcastle County. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, Gallery Pizza offers authentic Italian cuisine prepared fresh to order. Dine in or call for quick pickup. Come try Gallery Pizza and say hi to Tony. Se habla español.
now's the time for Brandywine. You're looking for a way to spruce your home up. Come to Brandywine Furniture and see all the great accessories that we carry. Because remember, accessories and love make the house a home. So come to Brandywine Furniture. We'll give you the accessories. You take care of the rest.
Bright and clean and full of fun. Awesome prices next to none. A place to shop and eat and have a ball. Get it all at the market.
Check out the new Pennsylvania Dutch expansion at the market, featuring Stolfus meats, sausage and deli sandwiches, and fresh eggs and produce. Byler's Barbecue, Fisher's Pretzels and Dutch Lanchettes, and the Pantry of Lancaster County. Now you really can get it all at the market.
The Newcastle Farmers Market has it all.
Hi, Tim Qualls down here, and one of my favorite places. I hadn't been here in a while. I thought it'd be nice to get back down here and especially meet our new captain of the Kalmar Nickel. This is, I want to be sure I get it. I know it's Captain Morgan's, and everybody else knows Captain Morgan's, but this is a different Captain Morgan's. How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
Well, you got to be excited. I mean, to take possession of this ship that's history in itself, but, you know, following history with it. I mean, nice to sail out there?
Absolutely. This is a fascinating ship to be part of, and an honor.
The female captain, unheard of back in the 1700s. Still a little bit tough today. I mean, you catch a lot of riff about it, or everybody seem to say, okay, this is our captain?
I've actually found that all the people that are important to me, which is my crew and the people that I have to work with, have been incredibly supportive of me and of both of us stepping into these roles.
And when you say both of us, of course, this is our captain when the ship's in the maintenance, I guess it is.
That's right. My name is Sharon Litkowski, and I'm the port captain here in the Kalmar Nickel Shipyard.
Yeah, and when you're talking about it, because this is what's happening right now. It's winter. In fact, as we're coming in, some snowflakes were falling on us. But, you know, right now, what's going on with the Kalmar Nickel? I mean, you know, a lot of people don't realize how much stuff has to be done when the ship is not out there sailing.
The winter is a very active period for us at the Kalmar Nickel. We have maintenance going on 7 days a week from when we hit the dock in November until when we leave in April. And it continues underway all summer as well. We are working on painting rigging, we are working on refinishing wooden gear from the ship, and making repairs as needed.
Yeah, because I'm noticing, you know, because the ship always looks so gorgeous. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, but there's a lot of work that goes on to keep it looking that way. I was noticing there's a lot of it going behind, and I'm trying to figure out exactly, because you mentioned painting rigging. I was trying to figure out, what is this guy? He's over here, he's painting ropes. What does that do?
Tom's one of our volunteers who's painting the rigging to protect it from the ultraviolet damage from sun, and to keep it looking traditional. It's not exactly the way it was in the 1600s. They would have used tar, but since we have synthetic rope, we use paint on that rope, and Tom is working on that.
Yeah, so when you're talking about painted, I mean, I know that rope's thick and hard and everything else. Doesn't that harden it up that much more? I mean, when you talk about, you know, because it's stout rope as is.
That's right, and the ones that we paint black are called standing rigging, and they're not meant to be adjusted regularly.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I'd hate to. I was out here playing with the rope one day, and I thought, man, this is a lot of work out here. But speaking of work and everything, because, you know, like I said, the ship always looks good, and there's a lot of work goes behind it. You've actually got the mast off of it right now. You guys are redoing some of that.
That's right. Each year for the past 3 years, we've been pulling masts to inspect them for signs of damage or rot, and our ship has just sailed its 11th sailing season, so it's time to start checking these things. So we have the main mast off the ship right now.
It's been 11 years since we launched this ship into the water. It seems like it was just yesterday. It's hard to believe it's been 11 years, because you guys are basically a volunteer organization. A lot of people behind this. How many volunteers are you working with?
We have almost 300 active volunteers that help maintain the ship and help sail her all season.
Yeah, and when you talk about sailing, you need new crews, because you guys are constantly doing that. And do you lose crews every year, or do you keep some and others replace?
Yeah, I think as with any volunteer type activity, as people's lives change and new things happen to them, or they move, or they have kids, or whatever, our volunteership does change, but one thing that we are very thankful for is the number of experienced returning people that we have. We do have a number of people, one of them is here today, who have been here since the very beginning when the ship was launched. So they've been here through all 11 sailing seasons, and we've gained some fantastic new people really each year since then who stay with us and are very loyal. And what that does is not only is it add to the general experience level of our crew, but it takes some of the onus off of us to train everybody from the very first step.
Because as a captain, you know, your job is to oversee the function of and be there in case of emergencies and stuff. So you have to have that experience. I know this young lady beside you's got quite a bit of experience already. She's one of those when you talk about that, because you got classes starting right now for people that want to volunteer.
That's right. Starting Saturday, January 10th, we're going to be training a new group of volunteers. And no experience is needed for anyone who'd like to join this class. You can get some information on the website.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, volunteers, we're always looking for volunteers, even though you might not be one of the ones to get out on a crew. There's always things around the shipyard to do and things of that nature. But when you're talking about this, because I'm kind of curious, you know, because you guys, when you're talking about volunteers, these guys might be on that ship and gone for an amount of time, too. So you can't be everyday work people either. I mean, it takes a special person.
That's actually not entirely true. We do have people who do things as precipitous as quit their job and move onto the ship. And we have young people who are home from school in the summer and spend massive amounts of time on the ship. But our program is actually very flexible. So people are able to sort of design their sailing schedule to fit their lives. When we're here in Delaware, they can come for one sail, one day, one weekend. All those kinds of things are possible. When we go further afield to Virginia up to Massachusetts, we provide transportation to and from the ship once a week.
So that makes it a lot easier. So you take a vacation.
Do actually, they take vacation time and come sailing on the ship, which is actually a pretty neat thing to do in your summer, I think.
That's great way to spend your, because I'm thinking to myself, man, because I know you guys have sailed all over the world nearly already with this ship, and to have volunteers to say, okay, I'm going to give up life for a month and sail all the way over. So it's a little bit easier for folks to be able to get involved with it than that.
That's right. We do try to make it accessible to almost anybody, really. And we do have volunteers from all walks of life, all ages. 14 is the minimum age to volunteer. There's no maximum age. And I mean, a few sort of physical requirements are necessary, of course, but for the most part, it's available to a vast number of different people.
Now, the one thing I know that it takes, I mean, you got a lot of volunteers and everything, but there's not a lot of people volunteering and supplying this paint down here and the wood and then the ropes and all that. So there's constant need for money. I mean, I know you guys are nonprofit, and a lot of throughout the years have been supported by different companies and the state and everything else. With the economy being the way it is, we still need help in that. And you know, there's different ways that you guys do different fundraisers. One of the ways that you can do it is, a lot of people don't realize this, but you can actually charter the Kalmar Nickel for a day.
Yeah, we can offer charters to have parties, business meetings, weddings, all kinds of anything you can think of. We get underway. We sail in various areas of the East Coast. You can also do a dockside party. So there's different opportunities.
Yeah, so that's one way of raising money, but another way is, of course, from your kind pocket out there. I know times are hard in the economy and everything, but if you're looking to give, this is one place you definitely want to think about giving to, because it's part of the Delaware's history, and it's being maintained by folks like these young ladies here and a lot of volunteers, but they need your support as well. So for more information, the website's there. We're going to put it on the screen there. You can go to that and you can find out so much more. Congratulations, and it was a pleasure meeting the real Captain Morgan. I thank you so much, and lots of luck. I'm looking forward to going out there with you one day.
Well, thank you very much. We'd love to have you sailing.
And Sharon, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.